Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for joining me for early Bible study.
Yes.
Because we're getting some sun again.
Yeah, I can finally see that I've kind of got a tan.
Can you kind of slide this a little bit backwards? Thank you.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
And your knee.
Ah.
Hello.
Hi.
We're back once again with the ill behavior. Day 46.
46.
Sorry if we look tired. Today's been testing. We're still on visa stuff. Without getting too much into it, we don't want to dwell on the past. It's whenever visa time rolls around in Asian countries, it's
Stressful.
It's stressful. It's financially heavy, and the problem with everything is you should be prepared. The rules change all the time. It's literally
Every year.
it's not the same every time you go. So yeah, so I guess the answer is get used to it, right? But it's still hard. It's the third visas now in Asia. These are the third visas in Asia, and it's getting better. Like I remember the first versus the third. So I mean, praise God for that. But nevertheless, it still doesn't make it any easier. It's a very Department of Home Affairs feeling, but they don't even speak your language at all.
Yeah.
There's not even English.
And it costs you a lot of money.
And it costs you more money, Anyway, day 46, Numbers 35, verse 34. Should I read or you?
I think you.
I'll read quickly, and then Ash will take it away. You shall not defile the land in which you live, in which I also dwell, for I, the Lord, dwell among the Israelites. Numbers 35, 34, it's in the title and in the description. Take it away.
Well, what do you think it means?
Well, it's similar to last night again, isn't it? It's last night was Leviticus, wasn't it?
Yes.
And they also said about defiling the land. So can you remember?
Yes.
So it's similar, isn't it? You shall not defile the land, in which I also dwell for the Lord. For I, the Lord, dwell among the Israelites.
What does defile mean to you in that context?
It means don't bring bad attitudes and sin and just bad things into the land, but into the world, into your immediate surroundings is the world. That's the world anyway.
Yes.
If like we said, we have to imagine this verse is written for me,
Yes.
said to me by
Correct.
God. So God is telling me, Mike, you shall not defile the land in which you live. Don't defile Satan.
Yes.
Right now. So don't say what I just said. It's almost like a warning right now. Right? Stop being miserable and mean. This is how it works.
Yeah.
For I, the Lord, also dwells here.
Yes.
I'm also here.
Correct.
Which brings in a crazy another thing, doesn't it? Like, what do you think? Because this is Muslim country, right? There's very few Christians. Isaac and them are Christian, Aline, but it's very, very much Muslim. We don't see a church. There's no churches that we know of. How does it work when God dwells here?
I don't know if it was a miracle for us.
I guess that's it, isn't it?
I think it's because Saturn is actually there's really not much to do here. That you actually have to you start from scratch, which we literally did. From literally a room, no more gym that we had, no more nice cooked food that we had, no more nice comfy little house that we had. We were stripped to zero, right? And I think because we had zero, we started from scratch, and we I don't know, it was just timing of everything, and then
It's okay.
because you have so little from the start that I think you start to question what really is important at the end of the day. Are you going to be going to heaven or hell? And we had so little that we come to that point that's what matters at the end of the day. Like, you want to be a good person. We started becoming good people, and we wanted to do good things, get rid of the bad things, and it was like, what was next? And it was like, well, what are your beliefs? And I'm like, well, at the end of the day, where do I want to go to? I want to go to heaven. Okay, well, how do you know you want to go to heaven? Jesus Christ. And then it just happened. I don't know.
No, but I mean, my question wasn't at all that. My question was, so the Lord also dwells here. He dwells with us. But my question was, how does it work that God dwells in Saturn? And I think what you're trying to say, so I heard everything you said. Tell me if I'm right. You're saying God dwells through us here in Saturn, in Muslim country.
That, but also, obviously, in everything in this. Yes, I was saying that he has been dwelling in us a bit, I feel, but also, obviously, he lives in everyone else here.
But how does he live in everyone else? When a man is clearly turned his back on Christianity there, that guy is clearly, he's dressed in all his Muslim clothes, he chooses to worship another god. So it's a philosophical question that I'm asking. It's not something I expect you to answer really. It's just listen to the question. It's a philosophical question about.
Oh, sorry, I've never thought in that.
So I think the only answer I have for it is what you said is that when people like you and me, Isaac, and what his parents do with the mission,
yes.
Other South Africans, other Africans who are Christians, when we come into these countries, we are vessels of God.
Correct.
He dwells in us, and then via us he dwells in a godless country, because according to my beliefs, the fact is this is a godless country, or at least a godless province there, right? According to my beliefs. That doesn't mean it can't be made better, it can't be rescued. That doesn't mean God has turned his back, but maybe that's why we're here. Maybe that's why Christians are here, because that's surely what Isaac and his parents are doing. They run a mission here. So I guess that's how it works, right? It's missionary work, to answer my own question.
Basically, yes, 100%.
So this, we upload this in Thailand, so we're doing a bit of it. And I'm not blowing our own trumpet, I just try to figure it out. Cool. So you shall not defile the land in which you live, Mike. That's God saying to me. So, sorry, I had to figure that out because I'm listening to God dwelling and stuff. Okay. You shall not defile the land in which you live, Mike, in which I also dwell. For I, the Lord, dwell among the Israelites. We are God's people, right?
Yes.
So he's here with me, and yeah, so I need to make sure what it means to me right now.
Yes, I know it, yeah.
I need to make sure I present myself as a healthy Christian with good intentions, good morals, good manners, good etiquette. Just behave in a manner that God would be proud of you in front of others. And then when the opportunity arises, show them why. Show them who you submit to, because they all submit to kings and statues and stuff, and we submit to God through Jesus Christ. Anyway, so that's what it means to me. There's a long story, long way to put it with other questions, but yeah, it means to me that you shall not defile the land. You better pull up your socks. Like every second, somebody might be watching, and the great observer is. He is always watching
and listening.
And listening.
Right now.
What does that mean to you? Should I read the Brainita because I've just seen something?
Cool. Yeah, go ahead.
How we treat the world we live in is shaped by our thoughts, which form our attitude and worldview. God is always watching. You said it. We don't read this stuff before. This is live. This is for real. So he sees everything, and he upholds all existence as Logos. He was there before time began. Through him and by his love the whole world came into being. He is ever present. He knows our innermost thoughts. Our every word he dwells among us. We should constantly be renewing our minds, taking our thoughts captive and choosing love, since we are wired for love. I did not act in love. I acted in a false sense of, I at least faked it. I hid my anger better than normal.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't be doing that either. Anyway, we should constantly be renewing our minds, taking our thoughts captive and choosing love, since we are wired for love. We are wired to tap into the divine reality of God that dwells among us. We are designed to latch onto God's love. If we don't operate in a loving, respectful way toward all of creation, we defile not only ourselves, but the earth as well. If we ignore our wired for love design, we forget who we truly are, choosing foolishly and bringing pain and chaos into the world. Think of the effects of man-made climate change, for example, as it impacts on every living thing on a global scale. Yet, if we choose to follow the Messiah, we build a relationship with God, becoming our true selves and changing the world for the better. We bring the culture and beauty of heaven to earth, creating little Edens wherever we live. So apt for where we are right now today.
Sure.
So I'll tell you the story. So I really have a hard time in supermarkets, government institutions, banks, when I just feel like people aren't working as efficiently as they should. Right or wrong, let's take that off the table, whether I'm right or wrong. That's my biggest struggle. And today it was bold. So normally I'd lash out, I'd say something rude or whatever. Today I didn't, but I could feel these same old feelings coming. And that's what it frustrates me so much about myself, that now that I'm trying so hard, I can still feel it. They're not away, they haven't gone away. But you have to keep them captive, you have to control them. I don't know if that ever gets easier, but at least I can identify it's happening now and talk about it. And then an amazing piece of scripture comes up that talks about it as well. But it's like a warning. It doesn't seem like there's a soft way around this. You shall not defile the land, mate.
Yeah, that's it.
You shall not do these things that you always do. So calm down.
Yeah.
Rough.
Yeah. Big one.
What do you think?
I think the same thing as you, to be honest. Yeah, it's nice to know that maybe like with regards to how I've been feeling lately, it's like, oh no, I want to move back to South Africa because it's God's country. But it's nice to know, listen here, why are you staying here?
Treat it like my country too.
Correct, because I'm in this country too. You know?
So sorry, Thailand.
Yeah.
I apologize. I'm sincerely sorry. I think what I'm going to write down with this one is pray about it tonight. Actually, about this one a bit.
I think so.
That's it for me. That's where I'm leaving that one for tonight. That wasn't the most comfortable or winning or victorious Bible study we've done, but maybe they are needed as well.
I think so, yes.
They're little rude awakenings.
Yeah, it's good to be open and honest.
Anyway, you done?
I'm done.
Happy?
Happy.
It's a weekend. Our holiday shall officially start now tomorrow. We have got 9 days left to do absolutely zero. Except this, skateboard, watch movies, go to waterfalls.
Yeah.
So, yes, maybe you'll make a reel. Check out her Instagram. Don't check out mine, not much goes on. But check out my Sunday chat. I don't have a topic yet. I still have to...
Saturday.
My Sunday chat.
It's a Sunday chat.
Yeah, my Sunday chat. I need to find a topic for that. If you're watching this and you think I should try and delve into a topic where faith and psychology or faith and philosophy intersects, and I can do a little bit of reading, research, and see how it could benefit me, write it in the comments. I'll do that. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Bye.